Hey everybody, Melville here with your weekly angel reading. And if you are new here, thank you for stopping by. This reading will be welcoming the angels to give us a message directly. I am just the vessel. I try to keep myself clear and my opinions from it. And if I do have an opinion, I will state that that's what's happening. Okay, so you should see my little face there. If you're on a certain screen, you can hover over it and click it to subscribe. Please do like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I really do enjoy your comments, and let me know how things are going for you, if this is helpful. Also, if there's something you would like to see on this channel, if there's something I'm not doing that you would really enjoy, I am open to feedback, and if I can, I will oblige. All right, here we go. What is the message, angels? What is the message you have for us? Okay, so starting off, there is a decision that needs to be made, and that is in the self position. So because it's in that position, I have a feeling that this is going to be really important. This week is you being decisive, you making a decision. If you are torn between two or more things, if you are not sure what the right way to go is, that is going to be something that you need to work through this this week. So we pulled this card last week, but it was in a different position. Archangel Jophiel, release yourself from that which holds you back, a need to detox unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So, absorb that, take it as you will. Make sure that you are keeping in mind that this is a general reading for a number of people. So make sure this fits for you. But if you feel like you're being restricted in some area of your life by a situation, by a person, by an organization, if it's work, if it's something that you are involved in outside of work, if it's church, like if you need to change churches, or there's some kind of social situation you're in that's not benefiting you, but you're there based on obligation, just look at it and make sure that you are spending your time wisely where you're at, that the choices that you make are self-affirming, make you feel good about yourself, make you feel good about your place in the world and how you can support others. Sometimes our time and energy is wasted in places that will not allow us to thrive or to help others. So make sure that you are keeping that in mind, that when you are at your best, you are able to help others the best. When you are struggling, it is hard to have enough energy to keep yourself afloat and help others. Then you are burning the candle at both ends. You are being drained. Okay, so you can call on Archangel Jophiel for assistance with making a decision. Also, she helps clear space. So I find that clearing space can, physically clearing space can clear your mind. So sometimes our outside world is a reflection of our inside world. So for example, I have an altar. If my altar is messed up, if it's dusty, if it is not being used, sometimes that reflects how I am feeling. And there's things that I'm letting go of, physical things, just clothes and stuff like that. You are welcoming in new possibilities. It is when you clear space and you get rid of things that you no longer need, you are signaling to the universe that you are ready for change and you are ready for something better. Make a wish. Dreams become reality. A joyful time of life. This isn't a situation, so expect things to go better for you. And if things are not going good for you right now, are you clear on what you want? Because you're in, again, in the self position, we have decision. So make sure that you are being clear. Do you know what you want? Because if you are stuck somewhere, if you feel like things are on pause, it is possible that you have not made the necessary decision to move forward. So keep that in mind. And so the incoming energy is an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. So pages tend to be messengers, and the message is there's an opportunity coming. It is up to you to decide if you have multiple opportunities. It's up to you to decide which one to choose. Are you able to choose more than one? Is it all or nothing? And if it's all or nothing, you have to make sure that you are choosing from your heart and not from fear, not from fear of lack. The right decision will make sense. The right decision will feel good. If you are able to get yourself centered and feel something out, I feel like we are often taught to not trust our feelings. We are taught to think and trust that. But you can your emotions can be a great detector of good and bad in your life. So now, of course, there's trauma and anxiety and things like that that can color it or make things seem scary when they're actually great. So there's a great need also for discernment. So this is a heavy week of self-reflection, introspection, and getting clear within yourself in your energy field, and understanding yourself. So in the challenge, a wonderful new idea: don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. That is in the challenge position. So being an ace, a new beginning that has a challenge, that might have to do with indecision, that might have to do with having more than one choice or not knowing exactly what you want. And so if this involves other people, making sure that you guys are clear with each other and that any choices that you make are done in such a way where you're very clear on expectations of you. And if it's a new job, making sure that it's what you want. Not just that it's what you want, it's paying what they say it's going to pay. You know, the benefits are actually the benefits. Things like that. And also, if you were moving, if there's a new place, if you have to sign a lease, if you have to get new insurance, renter's insurance, home insurance, what have you, make sure that you're taking the time to choose the right people, the right company. Don't just grab the first one because it's something you must have. Make sure that you are taking time to consider and to feel things out. Trust your feelings. Trust how things feel to you. Get past anxiety, get past depression or whatever it is, and make sure that you feel good about this. So coming, there's a better course of action available for you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. Okay, so I hope that you guys are hearing the repetition here, talking about making sure that things are on the up and up, and that you are clear on things. And if you notice, there's two paths, y'all. You always have choice. You always have free will. But the choice he's wanting to make is like the darker path, right? And Archangel Michael is like, I'm not going to stand in front of you and block you from going there. You have your free will. But do you not see that path? So this message says to me to sometimes consider that there may be two different ways to get to the same place. So it's my belief that we have a number of key points in life that are going to happen. Okay, our higher self has decided this before we came into this life, that there are going to be certain points in our key points in our lives that are going to happen. But how we get to those points is like there's different ways to get there. Different experiences. There are free will experiences. There are free will opportunities. You can align with the divine plan, or you can veer off course. That is up to you. That is in your right. As a human being, you can do that. But the point is that the angels are always wanting to direct you to the best course, the best path, the path that is well lit, the path that is not as bumpy, not as many rocks, or, there's no obstacles. We're always going to have challenges in our life. Sorry, I forgot to put on the do not disturb on my phone. So keep that in mind, okay? So release the past. There is more enriching future coming. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. So this is peace, Archangel Samuel. So the message here is that good things are coming, that what I'm hearing is lasting change. Something happens in which creates something that lasts for years, something that you can count on. That now this could be a relationship, it can be a job, a new job, it can be a new position in the same job, it can be a location. So it just depends on who you are and where you are and how this resonates with you. But this is the wild card, okay? And so it is the message here from last week as well. Release the past, let go of the past, make sure that you are as light as possible. So knowing that something really great is happening, it is at the door for you. It's like you are at the door. And for some of you, it's not just, it's not easy, because there's going to be more than one thing. And I really feel it strongly that there's more than one thing, which can be overwhelming as well as make it hard to discern what's right. So when it comes to stuff like that, you want to also make sure that you are not allowing the past to color your decision making. You want to make sure that you are making decisions based on what's best for you. Who are you today? Not who were you 10 years ago that got this opportunity that it turned out to not work out because you weren't this or you weren't enough that. That's not you today. Who are you today? Who are you right now, and what are you capable of? So make sure that you are not reflecting on a past self that has grown, that has changed. If an opportunity is presenting itself to you, that presented itself to you years ago, and you took it and it didn't work out, doesn't mean it won't work out this time. If it's still a dream of yours, move forward, move forward. Yeah, that's very clear. Okay, thank you, angels. What else do we have here? Okay, so I've got joy and contentment. Joy and contentment, signs and reminders came back up again. Holy love, we had that last week. So the message is still coming through from last week, and with little changes. So it seems to say to me that there's been progress. Things are moving forward well. So please make sure you're taking the advice. So joy and contentment. This is what we are striving for. It is okay to strive for this. You don't always have to strive for more money, for more success, for more promotions, for more social status. Sometimes we just need to be content with what we have and find joy in our current situation. This is fuel for blessings and miracles. This is fuel for moving forward in our lives and finding that best path for us is focusing on joy and contentment. So it makes you feel content. Where are you not content? Is there anything you can do to change that for yourself? And keeping in mind that, you know, you are loved and you are surrounded. And I feel definitely a ancestor or a departed loved one from the past recently who wants you to know they're there for you, and they want to support you. And be careful not to be so hard on yourself. Remember that you are loved. Remember that miracles are possible. Blessings can come through for you. It's always possible for change. Flower essences can help with raising your vibration, whether that be an incense, essential oils. I think Bach, B-A-C-H, makes Bach Remedy flower essence. So keep that in mind as well. And see if you can incorporate that into your daily life and see how it helps, you know, because if you apply something and it doesn't work, don't keep doing it. Is there something that you're doing right now that's not working? Why are you doing it? Why do you continue to do it if it has not provided results? Is there an opportunity to revamp some area of your life, whether it be big or small? And again, signs and reminders. When you are not feeling sure, you can also ask the angels to send signs to remind you and help you out. The angels are always there to help you. You have a whole divine team of departed loved ones, ancestors. I split those in half because I feel like ancestors are older. But yes, so you have a lot of beings on your divine team, known and unknown, that are there to support you. So please ask for assistance. And we're going to pull a card from the archangels, and then we're going to ask a question. We're going to ask the angels a question. And in case you were if you were wondering, I try not to ask a question live when I'm doing these readings because I feel like the answer will be diluted or bent towards my conscious mind. So I try to keep clear when I'm getting that answer. And then I rewatch the video and then I ask my question. Just a little inside note. All right, archangels, what do you have to tell us? What do you want to share? Ooh, okay. Healthy lifestyle. Healthy lifestyle. So where in your life can you make healthy changes? Where can you make changes to honor your body? This can be as easy as drinking more water, or it can be more complicated. Is there something in your diet that is making you not feel good? And is it like, is it undercover? Like you don't realize that that's what it is. So can you examine what you're eating? That are you sleeping well? Is there something interrupting your sleep? Is it your pillow? Is it the bed itself? Are you sleeping too hot? Are you sleeping too cold? You know, making changes to impact your physical well-being will also affect your spiritual well-being. It will also affect what's happening in your life and what's coming to you and how things flow to you. So it all is important. It all is important. All right. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the angel answers. Angels, there is a question on our heart that we would love your help answering. So we're going to ask this question now. And if you can please answer this question for us. Now, you guys keep in mind that the angels work outside of time. So you can pause this video and come back to it when your question is ready. You don't have to do it right here while you're watching. You can stop the video and then you can come back to it and see what the answer is. The angels are really interesting in that way, and how they interact with our physical world. They are not of our physical world. They are outside of it, and they interact with it. So, angels, please answer our question for us. What is the answer that you have for us? Please and thank you in advance. A year from now, we pulled this last time. We pulled this last time, y'all. Okay, so that's so funny. That is so funny. How, okay. Again, we're gonna need another card to clear this up for me. But I would like to say that a year from now, you're gonna look back on this moment and you are going to be surprised. You're gonna be surprised. So we read from the book last time, and I remember that it was also that it could be next year. So a year from now doesn't mean 365 days. It could be next year. So next year is not far away. But also, you know, what is important to you a year from now? So all these choices that you have to make, or these big decisions, or things that you would like to see different, are they long term? Are they going to have long-term effects? Because if not, it might not even matter. It might not even matter next year, right? So are you focusing on the right things? Are you worrying about things that don't matter, that are going to fizzle out and pass and no longer even have any effect whatsoever? So make sure you're focusing on the right things. Now, angels, can we please get a little more clarity on this year from now? Please and thank you. One more card, please, just to clarify that. It's coming, you guys. It's this one. If you if you believe, okay, so yeah, I mean, do you believe in miracles? And do you believe that things can work out for you just the way that you want them to? Or better? This or something better? This or something better? Do you believe that you are not in this alone? Do you believe that you can wish for something and have it come to pass? Where is your level of belief is where you are in the flow. Okay, so it can be like a dripping faucet, or it can be a pouring faucet. I feel like the faucet's never off. It's always at least dripping, but it's up to you how that flow is coming through for you. Okay, so yeah, keep that in mind. And I think that we're done. We are over time, so thank you for sticking around if you did for the whole reading. May the angels be with you as they always are. Have a wonderful week. Bye.